right, and welcome back to D.I.Y WordPress. This is actually number 2, the installment of this series. And the way I've attempted to approach this series, it's the way that most people more than likely would end up setting up their WordPress website. I think most of the time, business owners and those who are doing um, a WordPress website from scratch, or if they're trying to do it themselves, most of these guys, or most of you guys, are probably finding a theme that you like first. If you find a really nice theme, you say, "Man, I want to cut back on." On my expenditures for the website, so I'm just going to try to do it myself. And so you go and you read a couple of articles, and you may talk to some people, and you may just try to educate yourself on how to do it, and then eventually make a decision that I need a theme. I need a WordPress theme. Okay. Well, there are several things that you need when you are setting up your own WordPress website. A theme is one of them. The second thing you would need is a domain name, and you can buy those from GoDaddy, or you can buy those from any domain registrar very easily. And you also need a host. I wrote an article about this actual the parts of a website. I wrote an article about that on my website, philveracity.com. All you have to do is go check it out. And the article that talks about it is "Own Your Website. Don't just use social media," or something like that. The title is similar to that. So how about we just come in here and, last time we left off, we were at the theme repository in WordPress. And now what we're doing is we're looking at, what are the things that are needed to set up a WordPress website, for myself as a business owner. So if I come to the repository, I find that immediately I see featured themes. I could choose one of these themes, or I could filter through the themes, as I mentioned earlier, by most popular, which is here on the sidebar of the WordPress.org theme repository, or you could look at the newest themes, or the recently updated themes. What we're going to do is we're just going to maybe kind of look at some of the themes that we see here. And let's say I have a photography business, and I'm wanting to set up my WordPress website. Okay, what do? I'm looking for a photography theme. I can come here and I can search photography, and searching photography is going to pull up certain WordPress themes that have been tagged with the word photography. They may also have photography in the description, and more than likely these themes are photography themes that will allow me to feature my work. Well, let's say I'm not a photographer, and let's say I'm just a small business owner, and I want to open a restaurant. So I come in and I search restaurant, okay, because I want to find something that's good for my restaurant. Okay, and I see a couple of restaurant themes here. Okay, so looking at these, I can click on them, and it will take me to the actual um, look and feel of it, and a screenshot of what it's supposed to look like. I click on that screenshot, and it'll give me a preview of, okay, so this is has a featured image here on the front. I can feature what it looks like in my restaurant, and then I have about 3 images below that, and those are particular images that could, maybe I could put entrees there. There's an entree there. About my restaurant, and book online. These are all separate areas of this theme. And so, it's a 5-star rating, but I see it's only got 1 rating. So these are some of the things that I want to look for. I don't want to only look at, how many stars a theme has, but I want to see how many people have rated it. Because it could be 1 star, and it could just be the theme author who rated it 5 stars. We don't know who this is, and maybe it is the guy who created Carlos Munzan. He said it's a very great small business theme. So how about the company that created this is called Design Promote. I'm not going to go into researching the company. It might be this guy Carlos's company, or it may not. But what I'll do is I'll just back up and go back to our restaurant search, and I'll continue to look, and I see a few more eye-catching themes that may fit exactly what I need. I'm looking for a theme to feature my food, and maybe I want to have a calendar of events, or maybe an ability to add my menu on there. I want something that looks a little bit more modern as well. So maybe this one will work. Let's see, restaurateur. Okay, this looks like a nice theme. It has 4 5-star ratings, and it also has 1 4-star rating. If I click on here, then it will bring up a preview of what this theme actually looks like. Let's see, is there any preview that's gonna show up? Should show up. If not, let me close it and try to reopen it again and see if it'll show up. For some reason, it's not giving me a preview of the actual theme. In that case, I don't know if I really want to waste my time with the theme. Maybe it's just a page that's not loading. So I'm going to try to load it one time. I'm going to check it out again. Okay, so in that case, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go back, and then I'm going to check out the theme that's before here. And okay, it says, okay, this one has 1 5-star rating. It's a Italian restaurant. It's the name of the theme, and it's a modern theme based on the famous responsive Twitter Bootstrap boilerplate. Well, since I'm a business owner, I probably don't know what that is, but I could tell you that it sounds pretty catchy. So I'll click on the preview, and it looks nice. It looks nice and modern. And it has lots of stuff in here, but it doesn't look like the picture. How in the world will I get it to look like the picture? Well, this is why we're doing this series. So what we're going to do is we are going to download a version of this theme, and we're going to see if we can get it to look similar to the picture, at least. So we're downloading that, and Italian restaurant, there it is, right here on my hard drive. I'll just leave it in my downloads folder for now, and come back at you in lesson 3.